Hey, what's going on, Raider Nation? My name is Anthony Galamise. The game is still going on, so I'm deciding to go ahead and record this video now. Um, I've seen enough as far as who I feel should make the initial 53-man roster, but disclaimer, things could change, right? As far as like trades could happen, Raiders picking up another player from another team. So what I'm saying right now is probably not going to be accurate. We're never accurate. A lot of us media members will do projections, and most often than not, they're not accurate. So, with that being said, I'll go ahead and run down the initial 53-man roster if I was Pete Carroll and John Spidey. Wide receiver, now I'm just naming names that I'm going to keep. Wide receiver Dante Thornton. By the way, I'm going by the depth chart that I'm seeing on the Raiders website. So I'm just going to tell you who I keep. But this is 53 because I didn't count. Uh, not good at math, but I did count 53. I did it 3 times. So this is who I have. All right. Wide receiver Dante Thornton. I mean, he was a lock. I mean, that guy's going to be good in the NFL for the Raiders. Left tackle Colton Miller, and Charles Grant. Left guard, Dylan Parham and Caleb Rogers. Center, Jordan Meredith. Uh, right guard, Jackson Powers Johnson and Alex Kappa. And right tackle, DJ Glaze. Tight end, Brock Bowers, Michael Mayer, Ian Thomas. Again, wide receiver, Jacoby Myers, Alex Bachman, Tommy Malott. Uh, again, wide receiver, Trey Tucker and Jack Beck. Quarterback, going with 3, Geno Smith, Aidan O'Connell, Cam Miller. Running backs, Ashton Jeanty, Raheem Mostert, Zamir White, and Dylan Lobby. I'll say why I would keep him. Max Crosby, defensive end, and Tyree Wilson. Defensive tackle, Jonah Lalu, Zach Carter, JJ Pegues, Adam Butler, Leki Futu, Thomas Booker. So I'm keeping 6 defensive tackles. Again, defensive end, Malcolm Coots, Taka Hemingway. I initially had Charles Snowden. I took him out. I'll tell you who I added in a minute. So again, defensive end, Malcolm Coots, and Taka Hemingway. Outside linebacker, Jermaine Pratt, and Jamal Adams. Middle linebacker, Landon Roberts, and Tommy Eichenberg. Outside linebacker again, Devin White. And I'm going with Jaden Smith. I know that's not a popular decision or by me, but also kept Matt Jones. Um, so I replaced Charles Snowden with Matt Jones. I think Matt Jones is doing pretty good for himself as a rookie. But Charles Snowden is he's having trouble in preseason. They drew a flag against him tonight, so he just was playing into the second half. It's never a good sign when you got players playing in the second half. I know Matt Jones was playing, but I think he got that locked up. Cornerback, Darnay Holmes and Kyle Blue Kelly, Darian Porter, DeCameron Richardson, and Eric Stokes. Free safety, Isaiah Polabo, Terrell Edmonds. Strong safety, Jeremy Chin, and Trey Taylor. And then running off the initial 53-man roster, Daniel Carlson, AJ Cole, and Jacob Bobbin Moyer. So there you have it. Those are my initial 53-man roster. I took out Theron Mudford Jr. He just struggled mightily all night. And they wanted to see what they had there with him. Um, at right tackle. And he just struggled all night, giving up sacks, got beat left and right. Theron Munford, Jr., I don't think he'll make the initial 53-man roster. I'd be shocked if he did. Uh, Dylan Lobby, I think he made a case for himself for special teams. That's why I kept him running back. He'll return kicks, and he's a good special teams player. And you always need good special team players on the roster because they have a part, obviously. Dylan is showing why he belongs with the Raiders on the initial 53-man roster. So he gave Charles Snowden. He drew a penalty. He's been struggling. Haven't liked what I saw. So I took him out in for Matt Jones. I think Matt Jones is showing a lot, and that's a good thing at linebacker because they always need somebody to stop the run, and the linebackers must stop the run this year if the Raiders want to have any success in surprising NFL. Because not many people are giving the Raiders a chance to do anything this year. Yeah, but like I said, Jalen Smith, I kept him. See what happens. I know it's not going to be right, as far as what I predicted here. We'll see what Pete Carroll and John Spidek comes. I think they'll make the decision by Monday. Uh, Coach Carroll will talk tomorrow. That's probably the talk tomorrow. Roster cuts. And then, figure out their practice squad. Because some of these guys who are cut probably most likely going to end up on the practice squad. There's a lot of them that I would want to keep, for that matter. Like Sincere McCormick, I would want to keep on the practice squad. Um, who else? Trying to think. Let's see here. Who else I would want to keep? Amari Gator, Tate Booker at defensive tackle. You got to keep defensive tackles no matter what. So I think they'll keep Tate Booker. You know what? There's one name that I did not. Okay, yes, I did list Thomas Booker, the guy that the Raiders traded for. So I was like, wait, I made the oversight? No, he's there. I haven't making the roster. Adam Butler, Lakeith Fudu, and Thomas Booker. Who else? So we'll revisit this pretty soon. See, the Raiders going to go with one center. That's my prediction. I don't think we'll Putnam. I don't think he'll make the squad. Going through the whole list here. Okay, so that's it. We'll see what happens. What the Raiders decide with. Those are the initial 53 man that I chose. So we'll see if I'm right. If I'm right, then I guess I'll feel good about it. But anyways, I'm gonna post my list here on the end of this video so you guys can see. Thank you for joining me. And I'll come back tomorrow and talk about what Pete Carroll said. And then come Monday, pretty sure, because Tuesday's the deadline for clubs to cut down to 53. So we'll see what happens. Again, thank you for watching. Please, if you haven't, subscribe and like, and tell your friends to follow me. And so I'll appreciate that very much. I wanted to get to 500 subscribers by kickoff September 7th. I don't think I'm going to get there. I'll be shocked if I do. So maybe I'll do some giveaway. The 500th or whatever. Figure it out. Giveaway to boost my subscribers up to 500 by September 7th. I know I'm talking about high schools too, locally. That's happening here in Fresno, but mostly it's going to be all Raiders. But I can't ignore what's going on locally, so I got to talk about that. So appreciate you guys watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.